karma, don't want no drama. Cause if I do you like you did me, no gaslighting. Retrograde, thought you could psych me. Apparently you was my target, so missiles aborted. Arrogantly I tried to fight them, my flesh was so weak. I was just thinking about renewal, I like the new me. How about I give you the fuel you need, I know you want E. How about I rock goodbye, baby, and put you to sleep. Camilla Demon, you want a reaction? No God is in me. I just keep rebuking and rebuking and rebuking again. Lordy, they keep trying, they know I was sin. I should not wait with the dilemma, no, the war is within. I should not wait, no confusion, it's just better living. It's no shame, society careful to fight.
Welcome in, welcome in. This is Just a Girl with a Voice. My name is Victoria James, and I am your podcast princess. I am here to help and assist and to make it make sense for you guys. So today's topic, we're talking about depression. This is a big one, and we're just going to dive right on in. So, in the world of depression, there are several different types, and I only realized this maybe a couple of years ago, dealing with it on a personal level, um, and we'll get into that. But here are some of the types of depression that are out there. So, the most severe case is the major depressive disorder. Okay. You also have persistent depressive disorder. You have disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. You have seasonal affective disorder, perinatal depression, bipolar disorder, which is considered a depression. You have psychotic depression, and cyclothymic disorder. So, what triggers disorder? It could be things such as adverse life events that can lead to this development, following a traumatic or stressful life event, such as a job loss, or an affair, or even a divorce. So, because there are several different types of depression, we're going to focus on one specifically, and we're going to focus on the worst of the worst, and that's the major depressive disorder. Okay. So, it's basically a mental health condition characterized by persistent low moods and loss of interest in activities. And if left untreated, it can get worse. You'll have emotional, behavioral, and health problems. Some examples could include excess weight or obesity, and it can lead to heart disease and diabetes, pain, and physical illness in your regular day to day. So, what are the symptoms of depression? Well, here are some that I found: persistent sadness, loss of interest, changes in sleep, changes in appetite, fatigue or low energy, difficulty concentrating, self worth issues, irritability, suicidal thoughts, anxiety and agitation, or physical aches and pains, headaches, or digestive issues. It's not the end of the world if you get that diagnosis of having depression. There are ways to deal with it and cope. That includes psychotherapy, just talking your way through it, talk therapy, medication, lifestyle changes, support groups, support from loved ones. Some of the medications that you may be prescribed when you're dealing with such a thing is antidepressants, such as bupropion, trazodone, duloxetine, um, antipsychotic drugs. Generally, a rule of thumb for a diagnostic to happen, you have to have these symptoms for at least 2 weeks to receive the diagnosis. And they generally want to see five or more of the symptoms on the list that are causing a significant distress or impairment. Now, speaking of this list, so I researched the difference between some of these, like regular, just a regular clinical depression, and the major depressive disorder. And the biggest difference was that the MDD is the most severe case um, because of the symptoms that follow with it. And here are the symptoms on that list that I said. So you have depressed mood most of the day. You've got your loss of interest or pleasure in previously enjoyed activities. You've got significant weight loss or gain, insomnia or hypersomnia. Now let's break that down. We all know what insomnia is. It's when you can't really relax and rest at night. Okay, you're just very nocturnal. You're very awake, and there's nothing under the sun that can put you to sleep. Okay, but what is hypersomnia? Hypersomnia is a sleep disorder characterized by excessive daytime sleepiness. So you're falling asleep at inappropriate times. People describe this as feeling sleep drunk after waking up. Then you have your psychomotor agitation or retardation. So we're going to go into a little bit about that. Psychomotor agitation is heightened restlessness and impulsivity marked by an inability to stay calm and tendency to move or speak rapidly. It's often characterized as increased amount of physical and mental activity due to underlying anxiety or other mental conditions. It can manifest in ways like pacing, fidgeting, hand wringing, or talking quickly and is observed in individuals with severe psychological disturbances. So I don't know if I have any pacers listening, the ones that are like, in an argument or something and or a debate and they feel like they just have to get up and they have to move. Okay? That's an example of what it would look like. You just can't sit still. You're a busybody. And it shows. Now, on the other end of that, we have the psychomotor retardation. So that's a slowed down mental and physical activity. You're moving very sluggish. You have the slow thinking, reduced reaction time, and it's seen in people with major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder. Moving right along on the list, we've got fatigue or loss of energy, feeling worthless or guilty, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, and recurrent thoughts of death or suicide ideation. So, I myself dealt with depression. My run in with depression was about 10 years ago. Um, and it was postpartum. It was after I gave birth to my daughter. I don't know what it was, but with her, it was different because I didn't want or feel the need to have that closeness with her. I was just very standoffish. Um, it's like how you see with the classic moms and mom and children. Um, they want their babies close. Um, they're just very like overly protective. That was not me. I couldn't figure out why there was a disconnect, and I felt guilty about it. I felt horrible about it because it's like, here's my daughter. I've been waiting a long time to be able to say I have a little mini me, right? And here I am not wanting anything to do with her. And it couldn't be helped. Um and so I knew that I needed to seek out some type of like professional help because I just felt like it could possibly get worse and that's not where I wanted to be. So I talked to my doctor about it, and she ended up prescribing me some medication. Now, the medication that she gave me, um, it made me feel off, right? It made me feel off. But I knew that, I had to do something because I was literally wasting away. I wasn't eating anything. Um, I just looked like I was sick, right? And I started to look up like, different ways that I could do this in an organic way. And so that's when I truly decided that I was going to take myself off the medication that was making me feel bad, in my opinion, and I was going to start working out. So I ordered a treadmill. I ordered a treadmill, and I kid you not, every single day for 30 minutes, I got on that treadmill. And then after I finished my workout, I would reward myself with a glass of chocolate milk. Don't knock it until you try it, okay? And after maybe a month, I started feeling the difference. I started feeling like my old self, right? So I was like, okay, keep going, keep going. And eventually I broke free from that postpartum depression. Now, for the non believers about chocolate milk, I pulled an article from Georgia State University that was published in 2022, according to Kendall Dennis, a nursing student that was there. She said the compounds in cocoa that are associated with mood effects are referred to as polyphenols. They have antioxidant properties, meaning they help to keep cells healthy and functioning properly, and have been proven in other studies to reduce stress and anxiety. Also, chocolate helps to release those endorphins that make you happy. So, with that being said, we're going to roll right into how to cope with someone dealing with depression. Um, so, you seek professional help, number one. Therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy works, medication, or a combination of the two. Practice self care, exercise, because it helps boost your mood and reduce symptoms. Healthy diet, sufficient sleep, because sleep deprivation can help worsen it. Limit alcohol and drugs. Find relaxing activities such as reading a book. Maintaining social connections. Connect with loved ones. Join a support group. Adopting healthy lifestyle habits such as creating a routine because that creates stability. Set realistic goals, smaller and more manageable tasks that can get done. Practice mindfulness, like managing your negative thoughts and your emotions. Some of the other things that you can do, challenge your negative thoughts, express yourself creatively, find meaning and purpose. When we talk about having a healthy diet, some of the foods that you want to focus on in general are like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, olive oil, low fat dairy, and antioxidants. You want to focus on those omega 3 rich foods like salmon or sardines, the antioxidants such as blueberries and raspberries, polyphenol rich foods like dark chocolate, tea, coffee, B vitamin rich foods such as eggs or leafy green veggies, probiotics like yogurt, and nuts and seeds that stabilize your blood sugar and support overall brain function. Now, we talked a lot about someone that's dealing with depression, but a lot of people don't talk about the other side of it, the people that have to deal with those people that deal with depression, the support systems, right? Um, so, how does someone support someone that's dealing with depression? You support them. You let them know that you're there for them unequivocally. You be patient. You avoid judgment, and you let them express their feelings and experiences. You encourage them along the way. You actively listen without judgment. Just when they come to you, listen carefully and don't interrupt or give advice unless they ask for it. Validate their feelings and their emotions. Avoid minimizing their feelings. Don't say things like, it'll get better, or try and fix them. Take care of yourself because that can be an emotionally taxing thing to try and care for someone else. So don't forget about you in the process. And now we're entering a segment I like to call Inspiration. Okay, so here's a quote that I found relating to the topic, and I love it. It says, "Depression is the soul's way of telling you to change something in your life, not to cut your own bangs." You guys be sure to follow us on our profiles, social profiles, Just a Girl with a Voice on Facebook, Just a Girl with a Voice on Instagram, and Just a Girl with a Voice on our YouTube. We're getting those episodes loaded up as quickly as we can. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can email us at justagirlwithavoice1 at gmail.com. That's justagirlwithavoice1 at gmail.com. So we just have to do as Dory says in Finding Nemo and just keep swimming, all right? Just keep swimming. And remember, a chocolate a day will keep the doctor away. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm out of here.
Karma, karma. Don't want no drama. Cause if I do you like you did me, no gaslighting. Retrograde, thought you could psych me. Apparently you was my target, so missiles aborted. Arrogantly I tried to fight them, my flesh was so weak. I was just thinking about renewal, I like the new me. How about I give you the fuel you need? I know you want E. How about I rock goodbye, baby, and put you to sleep? Camilla demon, you want a reaction? No God is in me. I just keep rebuking and rebuking and rebuking again. What they keep trying, they know I was sin. I should know away with the dilemma, know the war is within. I should know away, no confusion, it's just better living. It's no shame, society careful to follow trend. Take that change in your pocket, invest in a pension. Know you like it when it's green, now tell me I'm looking mean. Just pull up, we on the scene, we fulfilled all of their dreams. They wanted you to attack, introduced them to class. Karma, karma. Don't want no drama. Cause if I do you like you did me, no gaslighting. Fumes. Get the gas mask. Vapors. Could be dangerous to inhale. No gaslighting. Coming and see. Coming and see. Yeah. Prana. Exit the game and don't disturb my aura. Told you the bomb was coming down, I lay in rest in Florida. Sage told me to kill the doubt. Thank you, Victoria. But Sydney told me to battle my mind. Reminds me of my mother. So sick of the world, I need a light. Forgive me, divine. They tried to trick me out of my position, but I'm smiling this time. They know the chosen on the rise, the narcissist don't like. And I could try to show you good, but you like bad, right? And I could try to shut you down, but you play victim, right? Know it's been a long time coming, time to show you this light. Oh, you wanna hit me with rejection? It's so bright. Shame and tactics never passes. Try again. I tried to show the little thing love. It didn't bend. Notice I said it should waste this. Fucking clown. You like when I'm angry, don't you? You like when I'm matching the evil. You want me to become cereal? Eat my cereal, don't you? Just trying to keep my cool. Been working since 3 a.m. Remember them days you was on it. Remember them nights I was off it. Remember them days you was off it. Remember them nights I was on it. On and off it. Karma, karma. Father, father. Don't want no drama. I don't want no drama. Cause if I do you like you did me,